October. I've come to the end of a busy week. Quite a few meetings this week. Started on Monday, where I caught up with the new project that I'm going to be working on after Christmas. Americas. Yeah, it was really good to touch base with them, find out how planning is going. It's looking like filming will still start in the spring next year. But it's really nice to feel part of the team already. I've been on country for a long time, so yeah, it's quite daunting, the thought of starting on a new project with a new team. But so far it's been really nice, and yeah, it's good to feel already integrated into it. I'm going to be starting to get invites to their team meetings from the middle of November. So yeah, hopefully by the time I start, I'll be well up to speed, which will be a big help. And yeah, so all positive. Yesterday, I had a meeting with a potential new support worker. We've got 3 at the moment, but it's always good to have a 4th just to cover holiday and illness and things like that. It didn't quite go to plan, but it was, a good exercise to do. I've not interviewed a support worker for a while, so it was it was good to do that again. Get used to that sort of environment. Open my mind up to integrating new staff into the package. So yeah, worthwhile. But yeah, as I say, it didn't quite get to plan. But yeah, football wise, bit of a controversial Merseyside derby last Saturday. I'm sure you heard about it. My thoughts on it, for what it's worth. Pickford's challenge was clumsy. It was mistimed. It should have been a sending off, no question about it. But the stuff that's been written and spoken about since the game last week, the fact that it was premeditated, I think is totally wrong. I think it was just an unfortunate, tackle that happens in heated games like derbies, and like I said, I think it was mistimed. I think it was clumsy, but I don't think it was premeditated. At the end of the day, it was a 2-2 draw. We're still unbeaten. We're still top of the league. So I'll take it and move on. We've got Southampton away tomorrow, so that'll be another test. The Villa losing last night meant that we kept our top spot. So yeah, hopefully that carries on after this weekend's games. But yeah, we'll see. Fingers crossed. I've got the colours on today, so and that's about it for me really. Half term coming up next week, so I hope everybody has a bit of a treat. It's difficult at the moment with the amount that you can't do due to local lockdown restrictions, but there's still a lot you can do, especially in your family unit. So I think it's important that in school holidays like that, you'll treat yourself and do something that you don't normally do, especially now that the nights are drawing in with the clocks changing tonight. But yeah, anyway, have a good week, and I'll be back again next week. Speak to you soon. Take care.